Hello, it's Caladrius, and now it's time for the Snake Pit.
Okay guys, I'm back again, and this is part 2. I've had to literally reshoot this second part because my video of 1 hour 5 minutes decided to only load 42 minutes 58 seconds worth of it. So, where was I? Let's carry on. Which was this, yes. I picked up this when I was on my out and about journey round Walsall with the lads, travelling to shop, and I seen this on eBay for £30, and it is the Blas Blue Chrono Fantasma limited box set, which is the NTSC version. And as I seen it on eBay, it looked really good condition, but as you can see very close, it's got a rip there, and down here it's got like some white scuff edging. But when I actually bought this, the picture that I was shown was this, which is a totally different kettle of fish because this is in absolutely pristine condition on the insides. So I'm not too sure what I want to do about keeping this or not. But inside you have the usual spiel of the game, and then you've got a figure here, and then just behind the game is the soundtrack. So it's all mint and complete inside. Apart from the slipcover. So as I say, I paid £30 for this. I have found a Japanese variant in much better condition, may I add. So whether I keep this or not is, I don't know. I just don't know yet. So if I do get rid of it, to the relevant people, you are welcome to purchase it off me, but I'll see if I want to keep it first. But still well happy to have it and add it to the Blas Blue collection. So that is the Blas Blue Chrono Fantasma collector's box set, the NTSC version. Right, and the next one is another NTSC box set. Now this cost me all of £11, but with the import charges on top it cost me 26 because it cost me more to import the blooming thing than to actually buy the game. But still, I'm really quite happy with it. But this one is the Blas Blue Continuum Shift Extend Edition. And as you can see, the artwork on the American box sets are far superior to the PAL, which you will see. I have got a PAL variant of a Blas Blue game I'll show you shortly. But this game is pretty awesome. We've been playing this downstairs on the big TV. And what it is, in this little box set, which is a pretty damn good box set I might add, you get the game which is still sealed. This was actually still sealed when I bought it, but your sealed game, you get a calendar, you get an art book and a soundtrack, so you really get value for money out of it. So I can't really complain about the price, and plus the game is pretty damn awesome. So that's your second PS3 game, and that's Blas Blue Continuum Shift Extend Edition. Excellent stuff. Right, the final PS3 game is going back to the Guilty Gear games. Now I could have easily bought this on the PS4 for about £24 to £30, but when I seen it for £7 on the PS3, it's just a given, and you just got to take it. And the game plays and looks just as good as far as I'm concerned on the PS3. So it's the latest, or was the latest edition. I do have the latest edition to this series as well, but this one, which is the previous one, which is Guilty Gear Xrd Sign. And this is a pretty epic game, fantastic graphics. As I say, this is the NTSC version, and for £7, who's arguing? But absolutely mint and complete, and well happy to have this on the PS3. Cheapest chips nowadays, don't know these games, so especially the PS3. And if you can, you know, as you say, play these games, if they, God, get my words out. If these games play just as well on here as they do on the PS4, what's the point in paying overly priced for them when you can get it for £7 and just enjoy the game just as much? So that is, after a mouthful, that is Guilty Gear Xrd Signs, the NTSC version. Right, we are going to move on now to the Xbox One, because as I'm saying, I've been trying to justify the system ever since I've had it about keeping it, because as I say, I haven't really enjoyed the system. I haven't overly played the system, and with the now announced PS4 Pro coming out, still a good chance that this might disappear out of the collection, the Xbox One, because as I say, I've got rid of most of my games for the system. I kept a couple, but I've bought a few games that I know I'm going to want to play, and to give me a bit of an incentive into trying to keep the system. But whether it does or not, I don't know. But they're all fighting games, and there are 3 fighting games in all. Firstly being this one, which is the Killer Instincts. This is the Combo Breaker Pack, which cost me all of a £5. But I've heard now there's an Ultimate Edition coming out with all the 3 series on, every single character, every backdrop, every stage. It's coming out in November, I think. So whether I've still got the system or not, I don't know. But if I do still have it, then I'll end up getting that one. But still a fantastic looking game, and a great rehash of the Killer Instincts franchise, and the characters do look really, really smart in this. But still, not bad for a £5. And then the next one is a classic fighting game in all respects anyway. I got the original on the PS4, but then they brought out an XL version with extra, all the download content basically, which they do most of the times. But I got myself Mortal Kombat XL for the Xbox One. Fantastic game. I don't need to say much about this. Graphics, gameplay. If you're a Mortal Kombat fan, this is just the game to have. And having the added DLC as well with the likes of Jason Voorhees, Leatherface, Alien, Predator, plus among other all extra downloadable characters, plus the original cast. This is an awesome title. So if I do get to my Xbox, this is going to be rebought on the PS4 without question. Epic game. Epic game. Right, and then the final game is another Blas Blue game. And it is this one, which is Blas Blue Chrono Fantasma Extended Edition, which is the PAL version. Cost me all of £10, so mega cheap. But as I say, the box artwork on the back's okay, but it's a bit bland on the front compared to like the NTSC version, which I showed you on the PS3 earlier. You get, with this one only, you get the art book as well, so you get what you pay for. But the game comes like so. Fantastic artwork on the front. Gameplay is beautiful, just as it would do with any other version of the game. If you love this type of style of gameplay, then you'll love this game. But as I say, for £10, I can't argue. And I say, I'm trying to keep the system alive. But it's no hard done by if I get rid of it, because I'll just get all these back on the PS4 anyway. So that's your Xbox One little lot. Now, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 more games, and that consists of PS4 stuff. So we'll start. It's a bit of a mixed bag, bit of fighting, a bit of shooting, bit of first person stuff like that. You'll see. Anyway, this one I've had a while. Totally forgot all about it. And basically, it's this one, which is the remastered version of Heavy Rain and Beyond Two Souls. Two fantastic games in my mind. Absolutely love playing them both on the PS3. Yet again, they're doing the old rehash thing, but you know what? It's still worth picking up. I paid about £22 for this. Two fantastic games. Will enjoy playing through these yet again, because you can't beat them. I think they're just fantastic games. You either love them or you hate them. And for me, two great games. So if you haven't got this, give it a try. They're absolutely superb. So that's the first game. That's Heavy Rain and Beyond Two Souls Double Pack Edition. And then the next one is another rehash. Yes, same old, same old. But I'm getting all the Resident Evils. So, yay, I've got Resident Evil 5. Resident Evil 4 is on its way. And then all I'll need is the last edition where it's got Resident Evil and Resident Evil 0 on. Then I'll have all the Resident Evils and then be waiting for Resident Evil 2. Revamped edition next year. Hopefully it'll come out next year. Looking forward to that. But had to have this. You know, at the end of the day, I'm a big Resi fan, so I'll get it on any conversion I can pick it up on. So 15 quid, can't argue with that. And the next one is a CEX item I picked up yesterday, funny enough. I've got rid of a load of DVDs, crappy games. It just emptied my shelves out a little bit just to give them a bit more space. But this was £12. I love this style of game. And this is the Lords of the Fallen. As I say, I like the Dark Souls series and the Bloodborne, so this is right up my alley. Absolutely love this type of game. Graphically, excellent. Looks absolutely superb. So, hoping to give this a try later on tonight if I get the opportunity. But, brilliant game. For 12 quid, can't knock that. So, that's Lords of the Fallen. Now, this one I've had a while. I've downloaded all the download content, ready to play this. I usually buy these on the Wii or any Nintendo, keep them to the Nintendo systems, but I had a bit of a swap around and thought I'll just get this one. I will get it on the Wii U eventually, but I couldn't resist this one, which is Lego Star Wars The Force Awakens, the gold limited edition steelbook. and it looks pretty damn awesome, absolutely beautiful. But there's a load of content I've downloaded off the PSN network for it, so this is going to keep me busy for a wee while when I get round to it. But well happy to have that one. That's still, it's not sealed, I've taken it out, it's just I keep the protection on, as I always blooming do. Right, now the next one's a shooter. I did really want to play this, but it only come out on the Xbox 360, and they brought this PS4 version out, which is kind of a revamped version with extra characters, extra levels. So I may do a live stream on this one, because I ain't done a live stream since I did Inside last week, and I pretty enjoyed that. I will be doing more live streams over the coming months. Probably get a camera eventually. I do want a camera, but anyway, this may be, because the game I wanted to do a live stream didn't turn up, which I'm gutted about, so that might turn up next week sometime, so keep you posted on that. But this game is Caladrius Burst. Caladrius Blaze. This is from PlayAsia. It's like a revamped version, straight to the PS4, with extra characters, extra levels, and it looks pretty damn gorgeous. It does, to be honest with you. I had a quick go on it, nothing major, so if I do a live stream it'll be like a first play also, but looks beautiful. I don't heavily go into the shooters, but this one does and plays fantastic, so well happy with this, and very cheap as well, 25 quid. So that is Caladrius Blaze. Now, the last three are fighters, and this one is another CEX, which I picked up with the credit that I had, and I picked this up Saturday. Very basic fighter in any series this is, but still fantastic. Lots of bouncing bodily parts, and if you kind of know what I'm on about, you'll know I'm on about Dead or Alive, and this is Dead or Alive last round. 15 quid from CEX, shit ton of characters on there, graphically brilliant. As I say, the ladies' body parts physics have always been the draw to this, and the costumes that you wear also. But you go on PSN, and I want like £74 for the download content pack. I mean, yeah, hello, I'm really going to pay that. So basically, I've just got this 15 quid, make the most of what I got for 15 quid. It's a fighting game, and I love my fighting games. So, well happy to have that. Then, Guilty Gear Xrd Revelator. There you go. That's the latest in the series, and here it is. And this is the Japanese version I picked up off eBay, and this was quite cheap, £15, being obviously the Japanese version. But it doesn't make a difference because the menus aren't that hard to get through, and it's basically a fighting game. So you played one of these in the series, you'll play them all, ain't you? You played them all. So £15, absolutely steal for me. Well happy with that. As I say, you know, another one to the collection. I know there's another one coming out next year sometime, or it could be the end of this year. So they're bringing these out thick and fast of late, to be honest with you. Whether that's probably an overdose on these Guilty games, I don't know. But still, I love them, and I'm going to try and keep up with them the best that I can. But yeah, 15 quid, Guilty Gear Xrd, a Revelator. So fantastic. You got some little slight when they do like magic combos or whatever, the screen turns, and it's like a little bit of a new dynamic in it, but it does work for what it is. But fantastic game, and very cheap at that. So this is the last of the PS4 games, and this one I picked up at a whim at a game about 2 weeks ago, and it's a bit of a mouthful, so here we go. It is called Nitro Blasters Heroines Infinite Duel. Do you get all that? And it's this one, and as you can see, it is a girly fighter, and on the back you have tons and tons of lady fighters in it. So I'm kind of liking this kind of thing. I've never heard of it before. Total spur at the moment to pick up, but I've known there is an actual import Japanese collector's box set of this, so this might be moved on. I might get that because there is another game that I'm after as well. In fact, there's a few import fighters that I'm after, so they'll probably dwindle their way into the collection within the coming months. But this is a great little title. I haven't given it much time yet, but believe it or not, it's quite hard as nails trying to get used to these playing this format of game, because it's like you got to have to pick your character, and then you got to pick another two characters to go with you. It's like a bit of a Marvel versus Capcom kind of style in a roundabout sort of way. But 15 quid, I can't argue with that. Absolutely steal. But yeah, I love my girly fighters. So there's that one, guys, and that is the final game for the PS4. That was a lot of pickups. Now I've got one more. Now I did say I was going to show this. I've had it months, and it's this one, and it's it was the latest addition to my King of the Fighters collection. And basically, I've got 3 more to get: King of the Fighters 96, 2000, and 2002. Then I'll have the lot. But this one was the last edition that I bought, and it is King of the Fighters 99. And I love the clamshell editions, of course. Absolutely mint. Paid about 80 quid for this, and day by day they're just going up in price. But absolutely pristine, in-packaged instruction manual. And even there's a baggie for the cartridge as well, so you can just tell how good these were looked after. But beautiful game. Absolutely love the King of the Fighters games. Yeah, as I say, I'm still waiting for the latest King of the Fighters on the PS4 to turn up, which would have been a live stream for me this week, but it didn't turn up, so I'm gutted. So look out for that, guys. But well happy to have that. Yeah, long overdue to show. I've had it months, probably 2-3 months in the collection, but totally forgot all about it, to be honest with you. But anyway, guys, I do apologise for my video deciding to snap halfway through and stop. So I hope you've enjoyed this second part, because my phone is giving me serious trouble with memory issues. I haven't got enough memory on my phone. I've only got a 16 gig. I need a 64 gig memory when I get a new phone. My phone's smashed on the front, so literally I can just about see you guys, because I dropped it just before I went on holiday. Yeah, one of them. So I've got to have the screen replaced, and you know, apart from that, everything's sweet. But listen, guys, thanks for watching the second part. I want to say thanks to any new subs I've received over the last coming weeks. Much appreciated. Welcome to the Snake Pit. Now, there was an intro you seen at the beginning of this, which should have been on the beginning. So what I'm going to do is each month now, if anybody wants to leave a little video for me, go on Twitter, go on Facebook Messenger, or go on WhatsApp, leave me a little video introducing welcome to the Snake Pit, whatever I am. Just say your name, you know, say I am Cybersnake7 and welcome to the Snake Pit. And then I'll add it to the intro of my pickups video for the month, and I'll give you a shout out and leave your name below. And obviously it'll give you a bit of recognition for your own channel. So if you fancy doing it, come along and welcome, and like, you know, have a blast. It's just a bit of fun, innit? But as I say, thanks to Daz for sticking that little intro on for me at the beginning. And yeah, I know it's on the wrong half of the video, but at least I got it on. Couldn't get it on the other part because my video was that long, 1 hour 5 minutes. It wouldn't fit because of memory issues. So that's why I've now had to reshoot this section, because for some reason I lost half the video. And that's why I added the intro on the second half. So anyway, guys, thanks for watching. I will be back with a room tour, hopefully, if this phone actually works for me, fingers crossed. So I'm going to leave it there, guys, and as always, I am Cybersnake7. Keep playing, guys, and remember, always keep watching. All the best.